Your first trip out to Wicked Walkthru in Joliet. What did you think?
Oh, I absolutely loved it. I know I missed it last year, but I'm so glad I got to see it this year. There's so many different things going on, and it's family friendly. By the way, you could take your kids, and he's got candy on Halloween, and it's really, really great. There's animatronic stuff in there, and then there's tributes to the old Universal classic monsters, like Creature from the Black Lagoon, the Wolfman, and then there's a Frankenstein, along with some posters of Bela Lugosi as Dracula, and Boris Karloff as Frankenstein, which I love, because that's what got me into the horror movies and into the haunted houses and everything. It all started with creature features with the Universal classic monsters. That's what started it all for me as a kid. So I really enjoyed it. There's some other things in there, some portraits that are like scenes, which are great, which I don't want to give away. But overall, great home haunt. I'm going to say, I know it's probably Hall of Fame, because a lot of these things are made by the guy that runs it, by the guy in the haunt, and it's got a lot of heart. And I'm going to say Hall of Fame this year. And I know this is my first year, but first time for me, Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Wicked Walkthru is definitely family friendly, as Laura said. This is one of those things you can definitely take your kids to, and there's a lot for you to see too. It's somewhat brightly lit inside. This is in the gentleman's garage. There's a nice facade outside, handmade, constructed, a little walkthrough. It is indeed a walkthrough. It's kind of short, maybe about, well, depending on how much you look at the things that are there, it could be between 3 and 5 minutes long, because there is a lot to see. A lot of things that move, and nothing that jumps out at you to scare you. But some nicely done things in there, and I won't spoil anything, but like Laura said, nice nods to Universal Monsters for those who grew up on them, like myself, and also people who are familiar with them. It's really cool to see. There are some brightly colored murals on the walls, painted murals and things like that, which sort of have a fun house feel. Very nicely done. And again, most of it's done by the owner. All the walls are done by him, and all the paintings and things. Really nicely done. He does it with kids in mind, and I could see why kids would want to come to this. It's fun. It makes the house fun, and that's what Halloween's all about. So it's a Hall of Fame for me, too. All right. Your first trip out to Joliet, Wicked Walkthru. What did you think?
Oh, I absolutely loved it. It was great. And, you know, it's I can't think.
Do your little thing. Your first trip out to Joliet.
I know. I can't talk because I can't think. Oh, man.
Your first trip.
Oh, wait, just a minute. Take 3.
This is the best blooper reel ever.
Oh, it's not going to be blooper. You don't do this.